video, I want to talk about some parking etiquette. So the other day, my learner and I were going to Vic Roads as we had a test, so we had to park our car in position for the test. Okay, so as we were coming in, this lovely looking husband and wife in their own private car, the wife being the learner, the husband being the supervisor, she was parking into the car spot which he was guiding her how to do. Okay, so as they came into the spot, they then put the car into park, which means that the back of the car has a red light, and according to us, my learner and I, we're ready to proceed. Yeah. So if the car was in reverse still and they were still maneuvering, there would be a white light, whitish yellow light, that will be showing at the back. So which indicates to your other driver, us, that we're still moving and doing things, hold back a bit, which we would have. Okay, so then they parked, which we take the meaning from that is, continue on guys, we'll continue in a minute. So I said to him, proceed. So we go forward and then we're reversing the car back into the spot. Now as we're reversing back, the man guides that lady to then start reversing back and continue with their parking repositioning. However, we were already reversing back. So then I beeped our car to say, hey, hold on a bit, we're going. Then he exits his car, comes up to us to say, hey, why did you beep the car? And I said, because you're reversing back, but we are already reversing, so you can't reverse in towards our car. And he said to me, oh no, in fact, that they were there first in the car park, so that therefore they could be doing this before we could, because we came into the car park later. And I said, no, you are actually incorrect here. You have the incorrect information. Okay, so then he proceeded to try and talk on top of me, and I said, listen, communication is a two-way street. You talk, I listen, I talk, you listen. Now it's my time to talk. Okay, so I explained this to him. When we come in to the car park, we see you. You're parking with your wife, okay? You had the car in reverse then, and then as you went into the car spot, you put it into park. Park means I'm no longer moving. Everyone around, you can proceed to do what you were doing next. So then we proceed. Once we proceed, you can't then do what you needed to do, because you signified to us that you were no longer doing that. You were no longer adjusting. So it's not actually about who was in there first. It's about what your lights and gears signify in accordance to the light behind you. So if you put it in reverse, we're gonna see white or yellow lights, I explained to him. If you put it in park, we're gonna see red light. And red light means I've stopped or I've paused. Once we then start moving our car, you can't start moving your car, because there won't be enough space. So it's actually about communicating with one another, okay? And having that knowledge. That is why I beeped at you. And then he walked away. He didn't fully understand what was happening. And he left his learner, his wife, in the car to finalize the parking by herself, and he walked off. My learner then said to me, he's left her. And I said, look, furthermore, don't leave your learner, your wife, in the car by herself. She's a learner. She doesn't know how to park. Then he felt like, oh, okay. Some man was watching the whole thing, and he walked up to him. They were both from similar countries, and so he said to him, listen, do you understand what she's just told you? And then he then proceeded to explain the rules. Now, another fact to this. I am a driving school teacher. Therefore, my specialization is road rules. I know these facts so much, back to front, in and out, and all around. This is my field, okay? Let's just say he was a plasterer. I wouldn't come to him at his work doing the plastering and say, hey, let me show you how to do this plastering. I know nothing about plastering or whatever you're doing, right? So if you're not an expert in some field, don't approach someone who's an expert in their field. Like, it's just, you're not going to win that argument. And it's not about winning and losing, it's about having knowledge. Okay, gaining and having knowledge. Thanks for watching. Now, what I've done is I've gotten my partner Michael to film the back of my car just to enlighten people who might not have this knowledge. I don't know. Perhaps some people don't have this knowledge, obviously. So, I'm going to show you what it looks like when someone's reversing has a white and yellow light, and what it looks like when someone's chosen to park has a red light. The gears that you select show something to the other driver, and you and them are in communication with each other through the gears. Okay? Thank you so much. Drive safe, be safe. Bye. So here I've started the car and I've put it in reverse. See the white yellow light? This shows you that I'm moving back. And now I've paused and there's a red light. Now I'm going to move myself in, and now the light will turn red. That means I've stopped moving. So whatever you've selected is what's showing to the other car. Hope it helps. Bye.